Welcome to Melanated Mondays. I'm your host, Aj.
And I'm Tay, and we're here to review our favorite books written for us by us.
Period.
Today we will be reviewing His Brother's Obsession by Wynta Tyme. Please be aware that there will be spoilers and explicit content for mature audiences only. Um, there were no trigger warnings for this book, but there was like a little dedication. And I want to read it because it was Mother's Day, and I feel like it kind of fits.
Okay.
And so it says this book was dedicated to the ladies having babies with no drama, to my niggas with figures saying I love my baby mama. I'm just kidding, but these specific lyrics to Cash Money Millionaire song caught my attention. And there's so many women with babies that have so much drama. Some of it is fault of their own, and some of it isn't. We all make mistakes, but to the women who find themselves in drama, regardless of what it is, I pray you find an outlet or a healthy resolution. And it was just talking about mamas, and with Mother's Day, I had to read it. So normally I don't read dedications.
But that was a good one. That was a good dedication.
Yeah. So this book had a lot of drama, friend.
Yeah, woo, yeah. What
Whew.
did you rate this one?
I would probably rate this one about like a 4. I think it was really good. It was, I don't know, I feel like it was like a 4.5.
A 4.5. Okay. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, like 4.5. Probably 4 point, I don't know, 4.8. You know me, I always be in the middle.
That's fine. No, like it's super good. Like I really like this. I didn't even read on the cover because I don't be reading the covers. I just grab a book. And so it said it was a forbidden romance, so I didn't know it was that. But when you read like the first part of it, you're like, oh, okay, it is going to be a little forbidden because whew, it was what it was the main character was sleeping with her her man's brother. And so it was just this book was really just a wild ride.
Yes, so it it was. So we have our main character Isley, her husband Ahmad, and his brother Dees. So when they were younger, Isley was with Dees, but then she, thought he was playing games. So she ended up getting with Ahmad because she thought Ahmad was like the safer option. They ended up falling in love and getting married, but she just could not let go of Dees and was still fucking around with him behind Ahmad's back.
Mm-mm.
Which, ooh, this book was like, it was a ride. It was definitely a wild ride.
Yeah, because I thought like a little bit into the book that we were gonna have some paranormal shit going on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, what
I'm
the
not
fuck
gonna
is
lie,
gonna happen?
I did too. Oh my god,
Okay.
I was like, is this gonna be a paranormal type? Because the way that they thought Ahmad was coming from the dead to haunt their asses, I was like, oh my god, what is going on?
I think what really got me, because at first I was like, nah, it gotta be somebody else that's torturing them or whatever. But the snake part, I was like, oh hell no, that's the devil. That gotta be from under the ground. Like that gotta be that man from the grave.
That is
Because
not the devil. Stop.
not that snakes are the devil, but like,
I
they're
just,
they're kind of
I was,
scary.
I was like, it would be so awful to be like her and be in love with two different brothers. And it's like Ahmad, it's like clearly she loved him, but it was just like she was in love with Dees.
I mean, it's still trifling. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I loved Isley's character, but at the same time, like, baby, you could have went far off for a safer choice than the brother of the man you loved. But then, like, she kind of explained it as like, I stayed close because, like, I could be around you, and I'm like, that's cute and all, but like, realistically, like, you should have moved all the way on. But I digress.
Yeah, I think it just, yeah, she shouldn't have messed with Ahmad to begin with because it's like clearly she was still very much in love with Dees. And so I feel like if they didn't work, then she should have just went elsewhere. And then it's sad because it's like, yeah, you're married to a mod, but you're still spending like all the holidays with Dees and his birthday and Valentine's Day. It's like,
Yeah.
girl, you ain't tired? That would stress me the hell out.
I couldn't keep up. I really couldn't. Like cheating is hard enough with lying and shit, but like with brothers and like holidays, baby, you're doing the most.
Yeah, she was very much stressing me the fuck out.
Very
Like
much so.
she really was stressing me out because I was just like, girl, this is too much. And then when Ahmad died, I was like, I was like, well, you gonna go be with Dees now. I mean, he did.
Yeah, because Ahmad was he was in the military, right? He was like
Mm-hmm.
Air Force, and then Dees was like a like famous soccer player,
Yes.
and like I feel like it was like Dee's Dees and Ahmad's dad like kind of told Ahmad to like you should go to the military and kind of like encouraged him that way while like encouraging Dees to be like this famous football player or I mean soccer player, football, whatever you call it, whatever country you're in. But anyways, um like I felt like it was weird, like there was more story to be told, and I'm really glad that the author wrapped that up because I was confused. I was like, why would he, I mean, I guess they had like different strengths or reasons, but baby, they had a lot of different reasons on why that boy had to go to the damn military because Ahmad was a little crazy.
He was crazy as hell. I was like, oh no, something wrong with him. When once we got to where they were saying how that all the people's pets in the neighborhood was going missing, and this man was killing all the pets in the neighborhood. Baby,
Yeah.
go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and
And
wrap
see,
it up.
I felt like the daddy was kind of like the dad on Dexter. I don't know if you watched Dexter, but like when the dad was like Dexter's like a serial killer who like kills serial killers, like or he kills bad people. But his dad kind of like told him like if you're going to kill people, then at least kill people who deserve to be killed. So he kind of like trained him to like do like good murder, but it's still bad murder. But like he just trained him to be a better person because he found out he was like killing pets. And I was like, that's what Ahmad's dad was on. He was like, go to the military and kill people in like war so like you don't get in trouble for like killing people. And I'm like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, the dad was definitely enabling because, like, I don't care. Once I, like, sir, I'm sorry, I'm not about to try to keep shit under wraps. If I find you kidnapping all of these fucking animals and you're killing them,
You're
yeah.
going to jail.
Yeah, we're not about to just cover that up. Like that didn't happen.
I
Like,
feel like a mental health hold is very necessary.
yeah, that's crazy. Like, that was just crazy. Like,
Very enabling. Like, come on now.
yeah. I'm like, I'm like, I don't really like that. I feel like Homeboy was really crazy. And then what really got me was when Dees found that journal that said how Ahmad wanted to kill her and like
Yes.
didn't say nothing. You just let her marry this man and go on with her life knowing your brother was a fucking psychopath. What is wrong with you?
Y'all are crazy because there's no way none of this would have happened. Like, nothing. There's no way because I mean, first and foremost, like you were married to this man and his brother knew all these crazy secrets and just let you live with this crazy ass man. And like now I see why he was trying to swoop you up on holidays and stuff, but like at the same time, like you should have saved her a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
shocked he didn't show any signs. That's the crazy part to me. Like he was such a good husband to her and like well from what we knew, but he was really like still planning her murder. But like he didn't have any signs, which is crazy. She would have just died one day and didn't know why.
yeah. Like It was crazy. Like he dies, and then all of a sudden you get with Dees, and then you're like, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, like yeah, my brother was like a psychopath. Like what, sir? I've been married
Yeah.
to this man. Even the mom and dad are at fault because they didn't like nobody gave her no heads up or said nothing about any of this. They were just like, oh, he seems normal now. Like what the hell?
And the fact that, I mean, I'm not even like shocked or anything, but the fact that you're still having babies with this family, like, come on, ma'am.
Yeah, that was just kind of crazy. And then yeah, her ending up pregnant with Deesa's baby was wild to me because I was like, girl, clearly, um, I'm like, clearly the family is going to find out. Like, you end up pregnant, and who else's baby could it be? Like, you don't really go nowhere. You don't really have any, anybody else that she really has contact with. It's like, and her husband just died so recently that it's like,
Who else?
what's going on here? And like the mom said, like all the bickering back and forth between the two of them, and the whole family already knew that you dated Deese first, so that just kind of,
Solidified that y'all been fucking, okay?
yeah, like, y'all ain't as slick as you thought you were being.
They really weren't. And like it was still cute though. Like I liked the little like banter that they had back and forth and how like even like she criticized him like on his soccer game or whatever and he kind of listened to her and fixed his move and like I thought that was cute and I was like they deserve to be together because like they weren't a bad couple. They didn't have a lot of like drama like from the get once he found out like she was pregnant before she even would like really verify it was his baby. She was still, I mean, he was still like sending stuff to the house that she looked at like at the little baby store and like he was very wanting to be a father. And so like they had a healthy relationship. It was messy as
It
hell.
was messy, but yes, he, like, once she was kind of like being, kind of like, no, I don't want you around the baby, like, doing the most. I was just like really annoyed with her because I'm like, okay, this man wants to be here for you. You already did the deed. The deed's already done. So, you might as well just let him be a part of the baby's life, like, and be there for you while you're pregnant, because all he wanted was to make sure that, like, she was taken care of and stuff. So I'm like, girl, you might as well just let him.
Period.
Y'all already slept together. The deed is already done. Like, I don't understand why now you're like, actually, go away, leave me alone, blah blah blah. Like, girl, it wasn't just him. You slept with him. It takes two.
Right.
So that, like, I was like, girl, it literally takes two. Like, you're acting all mad at him like you wasn't spreading your legs for him. That's crazy. Like,
Like
you be for
you know this
real.
your baby daddy, girl.
Yeah, like you did that. And then when she tried to play it off and be like, oh, this isn't even your baby. Girl, quit playing games.
Like you know it is. Like please stop. Let's not play these games.
Stop with the games, okay? You're doing too much. Just, you already knew. You already knew what you did. Yeah, y'all done fucked up. And now you guys gotta live with the consequences of your actions. You fucked up.
Which is still it's really insane to me that like she got pregnant so quick and like she raised a child and she she fell in love with her first man who is still happened to be her deceased husband's baby daddy. It's just a very wild concept to me.
It was such a messy situation. Like,
And
very
their
messy.
parents were very accepting.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. I will say that, like, even though the mom knew, like, kind of everything that was going on, like, the mom was still like, it's okay. Like, even what her being pregnant and everything, the mom's like, I know what's going on, but like, it's okay. We're going to support you either way. I was like, oh, look at her being all supportive.
She was very supportive. And it's like that's cool and all, I thought that was very cute. But friend, we got to get into all the shit that was happening to them because it was a lot.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, what was the first thing that happened? It wasn't the snakes. Wasn't first. What was first?
It was the lady popping up at the window,
There
or
we go.
like, no, it was the lady popping up in the car when Dees was like going home or something, and she kind of like rolled by him with the windows down and looked really creepy. And then the next time was Isley was sleeping, and then she like woke up to like a mod like in her face, like choking her, and then she woke up with like muddy feet or something, and there were like footprints to like the baby being missing. Was it the baby being missing?
Yeah, the baby was missed. No, the baby member was. The window was open and the baby was crying because yeah, the baby was like freezing cold. Remember, whoever like left the window like wide open.
Yeah, and I'm like that was pretty crazy. Like that was crazy. And then when like the next time I think was the snakes, like they were at her art gallery,
Mm-hmm.
and then the snakes just went fucking crazy out of nowhere. They were Where did the snakes even come from? I can't even remember.
Remember that she? I'm assuming it was her, obviously, that brought them in. Remember, dressed as like a somebody who worked there, and then remember
Oh
she did
yeah.
the pheromone spray stuff through the vents that made the snakes go like fucking crazy and start like attacking everybody because
They were killing people.
she thought the snakes were gonna kill her, and they didn't end up killing Isley at all at all. But she thought they would. And then remember they had that party at their house, and she broke into the house and killed that girl in their bedroom.
Yep.
It was just one fucking thing after another.
It was so much, but it was really good. Like it had me interested. Like I was really like I read it fairly quickly, and like I liked it. I really liked it. But this shit was wild. It was a whole mess. And like it did have a happy ending, but it was fucking it took a battle to get there, baby.
Yes, it did have a happy ending, but yes, like you're right. Definitely a battle. Definitely a battle to get there. I was like, it was just at the end of the day, I will say I loved that Deese, like he truly did love her. Like he truly did love her. And I love in books when women get loved correctly and how they
Right.
should be. And like even through everything, like he was very supportive. They were really very supportive of each other and very strong. That like their connection never wavered at all. Like they were very much like whatever happens, we're gonna get through it together, type. They were very supportive,
It's
and I love that their relationship was so strong. It was just an awkward ass situation.
Oh yeah, it was super awkward. But like you're right, like they never wavered. Like there was not once in the book where I was like, oh damn, they're finna argue. It's gonna be some bullshit. Like they were very much in love with each other and like in love with their child. And I really like that part of the book. Like that was probably my favorite part of the whole book.
Yeah, I completely agree. I would definitely recommend this book because you know me, I love messy, and this was messy.
It was messy. I think it had like one spice scene, maybe two, but they were really good.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
they were good. I don't think this wasn't it wasn't as spicy as we normally like, but it was just like very action packed. Like there was just
oh yeah,
so
shit
much.
was happening left and right.
Yeah, like every damn chapter, you were like, "Oh my god, give them a fucking break already!" Like, jeez,
Nah, they got their ass whooped in this book. They really did. Like, husband died. Then you caught cheating. You're pregnant. Yeah, snakes is killing
girl,
everybody. Somebody died at your house. The baby missing. Like everything gone.
like
I don't know why I want the baby to be missing because the baby did not go
I'm
missing in this
like,
damn book.
girl, what is with you and this baby and you want it to be missing? Why you want this baby to be missing so damn bad?
Because I'm not a mother, okay? I'm not used to having a child. I don't know.
Girl. The baby ain't missing, okay? Chill
The
out.
baby was in the bed. Okay, the baby was freezing cold. That's damn near missing to me.
Girl, get the hell out of here talking about this baby missing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the baby was safe, y'all. Don't listen to
The
me.
baby was safe and well. They even she got pregnant and they were working on baby number 2. So
Yeah.
yeah, so if you guys are looking for something that's a little messy, a little crazy, I definitely would recommend this one. This was definitely a very action packed read for us.
Yeah, highly recommend. Definitely recommend this one.
So thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys read this book because it was fucking crazy.
Yes, thank you for joining us on episode 40.
Bye.
Bye.